Hey everybody. So I'm not really much of a blogger as far as just talking about random things and things like that. But there was something on my mind that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I get sort of vent a little bit. I can say as far as my hair is concerned. As an update, I am dealing with a two texture problem right now, where for some reason I'm having a tough time managing my two textures. I am not really that far post relaxer. I want to say maybe like 2 months and a half. Not really good with weeks type of thing. I don't keep track of that as well as I should, but it's not really something that I follow per se. I kind of like to listen to my hair and to what my hair is doing, and that will tell me when I need to do anything with it. But I want to say that I am about 2.5 months post relaxer, and my new growth is just crazy. I'm sure that you can tell. So it's just I'm having a lot of breakage and some shedding. So right now I'm just keeping my hands off it. A very low manipulation. I just, when I wash it, I moisturize very well and do my rollers. I'm not doing much heat on them, so I'm letting my rollers air dry, and once I take them off, I just try to do a lot of protective styles like buns and things like that, just to try to keep my hands off of them, off of my hair. I will probably be doing a henna treatment sometime in the next few days, and after that henna treatment, then I am considering relaxing so that I can manage it a little better. I think that sometimes it's best to relax a little sooner than to deal with all the breakage and all of that happens when you're dealing with the two textures, especially if your hair is in good condition and you prepare well for it. I think it's okay to just go ahead and do it, to avoid any further damage. That's getting out of the way. Let's talk about what I had in mind. I wanted to talk about hair shops or hair salons, whatever you want to call them. I'm sure that everybody or most of us have gone to hair shops. I've gone to hair shops ever since I can remember. When I was old enough to go on my own, I went to hair salons, and a lot of times these hair salons kind of tell us things about our hairs that are not necessarily true. And the reason why I'm thinking about this now is because I was recently at a hair salon in the Dominican Republic when I was there on vacation, and I went there because my mother-in-law wanted to go there because she knew this lady, and the lady had done her hair a lot of times and she liked it. So she wanted me to go with her, and she wanted me to get my hair done as well. And I kind of felt bad saying no to her, so I said, whatever, one time, it's no problem. I have been staying away from hair salons ever since I started my hair journey, for the same purposes that I'm going to tell you today. But I said, whatever, one time, it's not gonna hurt, and if the lady's as good as she says, then I'm sure it should be fine. So the lady, she did great on my hair. You know, the products that she was using were okay, providing that they were the products that the bottles were for, because sometimes I know that they switch products, like they use one product's bottle and they put something else in there. So, but as far as I can tell, it was pretty good, and she didn't use a lot of heat or anything like that, so it was good. And the way she styled my hair was great. What I didn't like about it was that when she was doing my roller sets, she goes, "Well, your hair is really weak, you know." And then she tells my mother-in-law too, when she was doing her hair roller set, like, "Oh, your hair, it's not in the greatest condition and whatever." Now, my mother-in-law has like hair down to like her, almost her butt. I mean, she has a lot of hair, and her hair is beautiful and it's in perfect condition. Okay, and my mother-in-law was like, "Well, I don't think so." She told her off right away, because she's very proud of her hair. And I didn't say anything about her saying, that my hair was pretty weak, but I was like, why do they do that? Why do they do that? They, at every hair salon that I've been to, every hair shop or whatever you want to call it that I've been to, they always have something negative to say about your hair, and it's just something that they do to get you to go to their salon, and they try to get you to think, well, if my hair is weak, maybe she has something that can make it better. Because of course that's always accompanied by, well, we have this product here that can make your hair, do this and do that, or buy this product from us, or if you come here, I can get your hair in the perfect condition, and I'm like, that's really wrong to do, because it really scares people. If you really care about your hair condition, and it's really like scamming, people. And I think that we should really take the time to get to know our hair. When I was younger, I let myself get into that, where people would tell me, well, your hair is in horrible condition, and I would really believe them. I mean, I'm not saying that it was in the greatest condition, but it's not like after going to them for years, it's not like it was in any better condition because of what they do there. All the heat that gets put on your hair, a lot of the chemicals and things that they use for your hair are not the greatest thing to get it to be healthy. You know what I mean? And I think that when you go to the hair salons and you get your hair done, it's always gonna look pretty, I guess, because of all the things that they use to make it, lay down or something like that, because of the amount of heat they use. But that doesn't necessarily mean that your hair is in the greatest condition. Unless you go to the hair salon, you will never get your hair to look that way when you style it at home. You know what I mean? And that's because your hair is not in the most healthy condition as they claim that they're making your hair be. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that I think that it's really important for us to get to know our hair. A lot of us don't take the time to do our hair at home and see the different stages of our hair, and that way when we go to these hair salons, be it that you need a specific hairstyle, or you just feel like treating yourself, you don't fall into these scams that you know, they tell you, oh, your hair is so weak. No, my hair is not weak. You know what I mean? Not at this point. You know, it might not be at its optimum health. You know what I mean? I'm sure that I can achieve a healthier state in my hair. You know what I mean? But it's not weak. My hair right now is the healthiest that it's ever been. You know what I mean? And I was just really upset that, you know, these people just say things like that. Let alone the fact that a lot of them that are styling your hair, their hair looks like crap, you know? And I'm like, well, if my hair is going to look like yours, then I don't think I want to come to your salon. You know what I mean? I had this one hairstylist for the longest time, and the only reason why I don't use her anymore is because I moved away to another state. But she was like by far the best hairstylist that I ever had, because she was always very you know, upfront about things. Like, she would tell me, you know, when I wanted to do a certain hairstyle or something, or certain hair process. Like, one time I wanted to do highlights on my hair, and she told me straight out, she said, you can't do highlights on your hair because you chemically process your hair with relaxers. So, you know, she was upfront with me. She didn't want to just take my money. You know, she would tell me when I really did need a relaxer. She wouldn't just say, oh yeah, you need a relaxer, just because she wanted to charge me extra money. You know what I mean? She would tell me, no, you don't need a relaxer right now. Or, you know, she would say, well, no, this product is not for your type of hair. You know what I mean? And that's what you want to look for in a hairstylist. Somebody that will tell you straight up, you know, not because they want your money. You know what I mean? If I didn't need a trim, she wouldn't say, oh, you need a trim all the time that I will come in, which would happen with a lot of other stylists. You know what I mean? So I urge you guys to just really, you know, take the time to get to know your hair. Take the time to really, you know, like, you know, do your hair at home. And hello. Anyways, yes. I'm doing a video. Come over here. So yeah, take the time to do your hair at home, and you know, get to know how your hair reacts to certain things, and what your hair does. You know what I mean? And then that way, when you want to treat yourself to a salon, you know, you don't have somebody telling you things that you know are not true. You know, and that is all I wanted to say. And say good night, because it is past your bedtime. Look at your eyes. You're really, really sleepy. So say good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.